Good morning, everybody. This is Miss Gowden again. A lot of people had problems accessing the video from yesterday. So I just want to remind you, if you're clicking through the agenda and it doesn't work, then you will need to try a different device because that means the Reynoldsburg server you are going through is blocking it. But these videos are made public and they are searchable on YouTube by the title. So just look for them there. Today I wanted to talk about some of the questions you guys had that you submitted in your survey yesterday about the Living History Project. So I'm going to run down this list and show you the results. This is just what I see when I give a survey and have results from you guys. So first, this question, do we have to do one essay each day or each week? First of all, these are not essays. These are just journal entries. So you will start a journal entry on Monday and you will work on that same entry on Tuesday and Wednesday. And each day you start to write more for your journal entry, you want to date that day. So I would date Monday's date and then write whatever I have to say on Monday. And then I would come back on Tuesday in the same document or the same entry and write the date and then continue my journal prompt. And I would do that until Wednesday. And then when I get to Wednesday, I take everything that I've written for that journal entry and just edit it and make sure it's professional and it has no spelling or punctuation errors and it's high quality. And then I would submit that on the agenda. So this is not an essay, it is a journal entry that you're working on for multiple days. So let's go on to the next question here. We have to turn in an entry twice a week. Is it the same entry or a different one since it says we have to have multiple days? So I did just explain the multiple days idea, but the question of is it a same entry or a different one is a really good question. So when you start your journal entry on Monday, and you continue it on Tuesday and Wednesday, you are going with the same prompt. So let's say I chose on Monday that I wanted to write about a movie that I saw. Let's say I watched a Disney movie called Onward, which I did and was really good, and I recommend it. So maybe I would talk about that movie and what I thought about it that day. And then if I log in on Tuesday and I'm going to continue that writing, that might be a little bit difficult if I don't have something else to say. So maybe I can look up something about the movie and do a little bit of research about like what people thought about it on social media or what the reviews or ratings were. Or maybe I just continue from where I was giving my review of the movie yesterday because I stopped on Monday after 20 minutes and did not continue writing. You can also do that, just continue what you were saying, but it is the same prompt. So you're not starting a different prompt each time. Okay, so to this person, I will reach out to you personally. Don't worry, you're not going to feel you're going to get through this. Were we supposed to start today, April 7th, 2020? So that was yesterday, Tuesday. Yes, you were hopefully supposed to start if you followed your instructions on your agenda. It did tell you to do that. Okay, this person is just talking about a computer issue, which I'll contact them about. Can we use the same Google Doc for each entry? Yes, sort of. So when you write a journal entry, start the doc on Monday, work in the same doc until Wednesday, turn that in, and then start another one for your next entry, which you'll turn in on Fridays. So do I have to do 2 entries in one journal prompt and 2 journal prompts twice a week? Okay, I think this is the same question. Just to reiterate and make sure everybody understands, you turn in each entry. So 1 entry on Wednesday and 1 entry on Friday. So that's 2 entries that you work on over the course of multiple days. Can you try to fix the video? I mentioned this at the beginning. The video is public. So that's as, sorry about that, a little noise you probably heard from my computer. I'm not sure if you heard it or not. But the video was made public. It's not private, so I can't make it any more public than I already have. It's not restricted at all for anybody to see. So if you go to YouTube and search it on a device that is not maybe your school Chromebook, you will be able to access it. I do know that students are able to access it somehow because there are several views on it already that have not just come from my computer. So make sure you go ahead and try that again. Okay, can we write about whatever we want? So I wanted to flip back over here. Now, I know this is a lot of information, but I really encourage you to please read this document. I did spend a lot of time working on it to make sure that it was clear for you guys and that hopefully it would make up for me not being in the classroom to explain it to you. So these are the prompts you can choose from. You can do any of these prompts that you want to. And then at the bottom, you'll notice that it says just write. So you can write about any topic you'd like to, as long as it's appropriate. These are suggestions. Now, what you cannot do, you are not supposed to just write whatever, just the same exact type of thing every single day. So if you look up here, it says important, you may choose what to write about, but you must use at least 4 different prompts throughout the month of April. So what that means is maybe I start out this project just by writing about my day, my personal experience and how this coronavirus has affected me on a day-to-day basis and my family. And I do that for my first entry. So Monday through Wednesday of the first week, I do that for my first entry. And maybe I really liked doing that. So I'm either going to do it again for my next entry or I'm going to save it and do it one more time later. But once I've done 2 entries using the same prompt, I can't do that prompt again. So I would need to move on to a different one. Interviewing a family member or trying a new workout routine, documenting my progress or something like that. Okay, that's, let's see. How many points would you take off if it's late? This is a great question. We are in the middle of a worldwide pandemic, which is crazy. Late work is really not our major concern. Now, we are going to reach out to you if we notice that you have things missing or late. So you need to be aware of the fact that we are going to check up on you and make sure that you're doing okay and you don't need help. You should be doing your work. It will count for a grade. But we're not going to be throwing zeros in like we normally would during a regular school year. So if you need a little bit extra time, that's fine. If you're going to turn it in a day late, there's not going to be penalties for that. Do try to stay on top of your work, but our deadlines are flexible because we understand this is a lot for everybody to process. All right, when is the due date? Wednesdays and Fridays. I think I've already answered this question. When are the specific points of the week do we have to turn in? Again, Wednesday and Friday. Let's see, I know we can talk about art, but we can talk about who painted it and how I did it as a family. So I think the question is, can we talk about maybe other people's art or activities done with your family? Yes, you can. You should be starting this project now. So hopefully that answers some of your questions. I just wanted to do a quick Q&A review. If you have more questions, please do reach out. I will respond to you guys individually as needed, but let me know if you are able to access this video and if you are having any questions still. All right, good luck guys, have a great day.